Heyo everybody and welcome back to DRG. Today we are going to be playing an elimination mission. Why is that? Well, MCR testing has changed all the dreadnoughts. They've added more things to every single one of them, so they're more interesting. They have a lot more attacks, or at least I thought they had a lot more attacks, or at least the attacks were changed up in some way where it actually looked neat. So we're just going to be going on a 3 dread mission, and we're going to be seeing what the heck has happened. We can also do a 4 dread mission. That, you know what, that's fine. I don't actually care. Alright, so we are down in the mission, and it's a 4 dread mission, which means we should at least see every single dread. We are going to be letting them move around and shoot a lot before, killing them thusly. And also, the first one's in the room with me, so I think we just get a bunch of supplies in this one room, and then start it off. What is the mission type that we're playing? We are playing the tutorial mission, actually. That's kind of nice. So one of the first changes that happens with the dreads is the egg. The egg actually looks a lot different depending on what dread it is. The egg will be different. I think this is twins, it looks like. I'm not actually too sure. I've been told what they all should look like, but my brain's not a sponge. I have no idea what the hell they even said to me. So I'm just going to, hi, why are you in this room with me? Kind of a weird flex, but okay. Alright, let's get this road on the show before a wave spawns and disrupts it. So I think this is the twin egg. I am not entirely sure, though. That is the twin egg. Alright, so they have a bunch of new looking attacks, or at least I think they do. Definitely I've seen the particle effects associated with them are new, and also the HP thing doesn't work as much as it used to. Or at least it tries to. Yeah, this definitely looks very new. That's an actual, like, sticky flame area whenever he breathes that out. That's really cool. And then these little fireballs actually have a... That is... You're not supposed to be here, mister. Get out of here. You're really not supposed to be here. Yeah. This looks actually really cool. And I'm kind of happy that it exists. Now, one thing that I will be saying, get out of here. We've seen a lot of you, so let's see some of the new stuff, huh? Ow. Don't move that way. Ow. Oh my god, he trapped the red sugar! You saw that? He trapped it! Oh, we're already off to a wonderful start, aren't we? With me going down with the first dread. Okay, that's a little bit rude. Okay, we don't want to be there. Can I help all of you? This is a little bit of a small room to be doing this in, and also I really want to see the HP bar look, but I know that these are technically MCR dreads. So they regen all their armor, and then they go into their second phase. So what does the second phase look like for both of them? Also, it does damage whenever it directly shoots you. That's insane. So, a little bit of a spoiler alert. I have seen what this guy does whenever he's the solo one, because I think we are going to be seeing... I mean, we can see both of them, I think. I'm not actually too sure if we'll be able to. That's the big AoE. And then he's digging... I need to get out of here before he actually murders me. I want to see the melee one be the solo one. Just because we haven't seen it in a while. Oh my god. Okay. We haven't seen this ever, I don't think. Oh my god. That is absolutely insanely cool. Anyway, he's dead. Ah! Oh my god, he lit me on fire. I went out. Yeah, that's insanely cool, and I love it. I meant to keep him in that mode a little bit longer, but I was scared, alright? Hopefully we get another twins, but I won't be too mad if we don't, because that looks horrifying. I still will show the twin arbalist at the or whenever the twin arbalist is the solo one. I will still show that off a little bit at the end of the video. That, I'm not too sure what that looks like, but that looks like a perfect place for a poison nade, since I just heard a bunch of bugs spawn in. Yep, that's a bunch of bugs spawning in, and that's also a, whatever it is, a stalker. Hopefully the stalker will just, like, get poisoned and die. Yep, he's dead. Alright, wonderful. Alright, so I think the next dread that we are facing, it looks like a hive guard. Usually, in non-MCR testing things, in normal game, it's completely random. Like, it is guaranteed to be a certain set. Okay, how it works is, in base game, you pop the first dread, alright? It is seeded of what the first dread is, or, you know, it is seeded. But you'll pop the first dread, it'll be either OG, Hive, or Twins, and then the next dread that you can get can be only the other two. So if you get Hive, it can only be OG or... Oh my god, I forgot that. He spawned 2 Wardens! Oh my god. So Hive Guard actually is a Hive Guard. I need to be, like, not here. Hive Guard is actually a Hive Guard. There is another Warden coming in there. Okay, well, let me just C4. That's the Hive Guard right there. There's actually 3 Wardens. So the Hive Guard can spawn in different bugs whenever it goes into the first phase here. And the bugs that it can spawn is the Warden, the Sentinel, like we all know, and then a Vanguard or something like that. It's basically it's a small... Can I, like, interest you in not standing there, please? And then I think the rest of the Hive Guard is basically the same. Yeah, it shoots a little bit extra shots or extra visual on the shots, but it is essentially the same fight from here on out. Besides the summoning section, which is really cool. I'm actually just going to C4 it to explode all of the... There was a rock inside him. There was a rock that was inside of me. Okay, I need to grab a resupply and not get hit by that. And, what are you? You're the Hive Sentinel. Okay. You're immune to stun! Oh my god. I didn't realize he was immune to stun. There's another Hive Sentinel. And of course, I'm solo, so that means there's only 3 spawning. I'm not too sure if you're with other people, if all of a sudden you're gonna get a bunch of them. Yeah, there's another Glyphid Hive Sentinel that's like an oppressor and looks like a dreadnought. That's really cool. That is really, really cool. Does he have a melee? Does he have like a spit attack? Now, what I wish for the Hive Guard to do, because this is the only change to the Hive Guard as far as I know, what I wish is that Hive Guard would constantly summon one of these 2, like actual Wardens or the Sentinels themselves. And that is what I wish for it. Otherwise, it is still the same exact fight that we all kind of dislike. IMO, using text language here, in my opinion, the Hive Guard fight is the worst of the bunch because it is just, like, it just does the same thing all the time in normal base game. In this one, it is still the worst one, but it is significantly better than what it used to be. Now, if the other Warden can get here, or whatever his name is, the Hive Sentinel, he is just right around the thing. You can see him lighting up the cave. And now he is gone, or at least trying to be gone. Can I help you? And now, double C4 this guy? I don't have 2 C4s. That is... I did not get a big resupply, did I? I just didn't. Alright, well... I guess I'll just take out the Sentinel this way, or the Hive Guard, or whatever his name is, this way. Wait, that's not supposed to fear them. Did they change the poison nade to give it a fear effect? What? Why? They're... Oh. Ow. Oh my god, my head. I'm sorry, that hurt. I just... The cognitive dissonance that I had from, oh yeah, the poison nade is one of the strongest nades in the game. It's just, you know, people will ignite it. That's the only problem with it, is improper ignition. And that is absolutely insane that they added a fear effect to it. Oh my god. That just makes it even more powerful. I mean, it's already a 30-second long fear. Or, excuse me, a 30-second long... What is it? Oh, wonderful. A 30-second long poison that does an insane amount of damage. It does like 300 or something. And, yeah, that's a very big thing to give it. Anyway, I think this is another Hive Guard? No. Maybe? It looks like a Hive Guard. Yeah, it's a Hive Guard. Okay. I'm just going to go clean this one up real quick, and then we can get on to the next dread. Because this is... I mean, I guess I could show every little bit. So, what does the Warden do? You can see that it gives the Warden buff, and it also gives a new buff to all the enemies. It gives it a strength buff, which, if you don't already see what the strength buff does, I mean... It makes them move faster, is what it does, is what I think it does. I don't know if it makes them, like, deal more damage, but it makes them absolutely terrifying to behold. Anyway, how much damage do they do? No, they don't. It's only a speed buff, is what it is. That is... Oh, okay. Are you actually feared? Yeah, you're actually feared. That is so stupid. I mean, I'm sorry. It really is just an insane change. Also, can you be... Are you feared? No, he's not feared. He's just moving insanely slowly. Bosco, stop shooting that man. Is he okay? Is it an unresistible fear? What? Okay, I physically have no idea what's going on with that, but that is kinda silly. I'm out? Excuse me. What does the poison nade do now? Because that's not normal tick damage, and I wasn't shooting him. So maybe it's just changed the entirety of the poison nade and I'm like losing my shit over nothing. Having cognitive dissonance for no reason? Who knows? All that I know is that giving it a fear is insane. And it seems to do a lot of damage. Alright, how am I gonna deal with Betsy? I mean, I think the best way to deal with Betsy is still, like, rocket Betsy. And then just shoot her. Like, just hope that does a bunch of damage to her, and I don't really... Oh, yeah, fuck. I forgot about the... I forgot to disable that song. Okay. Please don't murder me yet, Betsy. Let's just hope it doesn't matter. Oh my god, she's arcing them. How is she doing that? That is a little bit horrifying. Oh, blue bug. Alright, so the last dreadnought that we are facing today is going to be, well, not the last dreadnought, is going to be another twins. We got 2 Hive Guards and 2 twins on this mission. So this means we can actually see what the heck the other one is up to whenever it gets enraged, which is really cool. I mean, that saves me something to do afterwards. I'm gonna toss a poison nade as well, just to make it so that I can't see jack and shit. And see if this guy lights everything on fire. Come on, do it. Light things on fire. I'm at the perfect distance. He does not light them. Also, I can turn on the music that I forgot to turn on. There you go. What a wonderful time. They are already... I've killed one of them. I have killed the golden loot bug that I didn't want to kill beforehand. That's not Poggies, but okay. I'm tossing another poison nade, just to poison one of them, and also I'm going to just like, annihilate you because it can? Are you going to... What are you doing? I think they're healing, because I did way too much damage to the Lacerator. It's fine. You don't need to have that much HP to survive. That's horrifying. I'm so glad that I jumped for that. Can you guys, Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, what do you do whenever you get enraged? I assume you're just going to light the cave up on fire, because those things... No? What's your enraged mechanic? You're very, very slow, is what you are. I'm terrified of your shotgun ability. Okay, normal things. He hit me directly in the face with that one. I'm so glad that if they actually hit you... Oh. I see your enraged mechanic is literally just lighting the cave up in explosives. Is that all that you're gonna do, mister? You're much less dangerous than the other one. I mean, especially since you're not gonna do anything. Are you okay? He wants to live a life of peace. I'm surprised Bosco's not shooting him. Like, Bosco seems to be, like, a person to be able to be shooting. That's horrifying. I was waiting for that, too. Okay, yeah, he is... He really is... Yeah, okay. Also, anytime he digs, Bosco loses track of him. That's kind of funny. Anyway, he's dead. Alright, let's get out of here. And I will show off the other Dread. Or, yeah, the OG Dread. So that should be fun. Wait a second. Okay, so... There is Bravado, which makes it so that bugs can't get feared. But they were still being feared in the thing. So, does that mean the fear is cut short anytime they get feared, so they constantly get feared and feared and feared? Or is it just bug to hell and back? I think it's just bug to hell and back. Okay, who cares? Let's just get out of here. Alright, so I have decided to choose a mission with another 2 Dreadnought mission, just to show off what the OG Dread is, and also just to figure out what's going on. That's a Crassus. What is going on with these poison nades? Because these poison nades... Okay, so the poison nades were acting as an unresistible fear. I want to be clear on that one. Like, this guy is going to get poisoned, and I can walk up to him, and he'll be chill. What the fuck is that? Oh my god. He was locked onto me, and as soon as he walked into the... Yeah, that is... insanely busted. How... What is the thought process? He's still feared! I can walk up to this man and he's fine. As soon as that little symbol goes away, he'll slam jam me into non-existence. Look, he's gonna do it. He is no longer feared. Oh my. Okay. Jesus Christ, my heart. Oh my god. That scared the hell out of me. I didn't expect it to go that far. What's... Okay, just toss another poison grenade on the ground and just stand on it, because that's the safest thing that you could do, is standing in the poison nade. Like, I'm immune to damage while I'm standing here. Of course, the poison from the exploder that died in there still kind of hurting, but, like, who cares? This is insane. Alright. Alright, so here's the thing. We've already fought Hive Guard before, and I believe that's a Hive Guard, right? I am going to check. That is a Hive Guard. So, we have auto sentries. We have anti-tank sentries that have been placed down. I'm going to place down 2 anti-tank sentries. Can I please call down this guy? So we are going to see what the anti-tank sentry can do to a dreadnought. And also to his friends, but, you know, that's besides the point. I might have to deal with all the bugs, but it'll be fine. No, okay. Oh, it actually, you can hear the pew 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 whenever it shoots. I don't know what the hell is happening. Is it... What's going on? Stuff is happening. I'm not entirely too sure what's happening, but all that I know is that finally the warden is dead. And now I need to C4 the you, like, twice. And, you know, see what the auto sentries do to you. Alright, you're open! Shoot him! Oh my, I have friends called sentries. Alright, well, I'm gonna drop another... That's the wrong thing. That was a resupply. I did not mean to click for that. I'm gonna click you. An actual sentry, please. Okay. We're having so much fun. I mean, I did need an actual resupply, but, you know, I think I just murdered one of them. Alright, let's get a resupply. Yeah, that's a lot of things happening at once. I'm just going to assume everything will be fine. That is hilarious that they just laser beam the hell out of the Hive Guard. Alright, toss one of these on the ground so I don't have to deal with anything, because it literally will fear everything. Okay, that's a little bit rude. It is, there's a problem here. That's a resupply that you're shooting at there, buddy? It'll understand how to shoot past the resupply, won't it? Alright, let's see what the OG Dread has to offer. This Dread has also been changed. I think it's slightly smaller, but I'm not entirely too sure. So it just tried to fireball me, and now it's screaming like normal. You know, normal everyday Dread things. Okay, so what does it actually do? Fireballs itself again? Alright, that's... it doesn't have to fireball itself. Sucking in air, I see, and then firing 3 of those and hitting me with it. And then it's providing, like, a... I don't know what's happening to it. I thought if it lasts a lot longer... Yeah, okay. So, it will regen... So what happens there is it'll spawn a bunch of swarmers. If you don't kill the swarmers in time, it will regen armor. I don't know how much, but it will regen some armor. Yeah, it's taking my shields, and now it's about to... No? It will regen... I think it might just... Like, if it kills it, it might regen armor. I don't know how the swarmers work, let's be honest here. All that I know is that is damaging me whenever I'm standing next to that. Alright, let's get this Dread actually killed now. Since that's the thing that has been the most different. Alright, man. I'm sorry, but I have to do it. Let's see about all this. Are you feared? Do you bite? You do not bite. You've been tamed. I have tamed you. Okay. Let me go get a resupply real quick. I actually don't need a resupply. I'll just cut to whenever this thing can actually attack me. I was literally sitting, not doing anything. And you have the audacity to fire fireballs at me. And he already broke his armor. Can I help you? Thank you. Get this armor gone. So the thing that you're seeing on the screen, his HP bar being halved, I don't really know why that is. I'm sorry, man. You don't get to fire your fireballs at me. My shots take priority, okay? Let's be honest here. Yeah, you know what? Good one. Get out of here. Okay, that was the OG Dread. That was fun. I'm glad that they got changed into something a little bit more interesting than what they are currently. Anyway, that's the video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope to see you again at some point. I have a very, very, very question. How do you think we can do Omen Tower with all these things standing around it? With all these sentries standing around it easily? I assume so, and I want to try so. It could be fun. Alright. So now we have to deal with this bullshit. Hopefully, that doesn't go through that. Yeah, okay, well, it definitely does. That's the bottom open. Let's see if they can shoot the bottom. Yeah, they absolutely can shoot the bottom. I don't know what's happening. This is the bottom. Or they can shoot the open things. And they are absolute... What happened there? Why did drones? There's drones. There is drones. We know that there's drones now. I'm scared. Get out of here. Okay, he grabbed me into a drone? They count as anti-tank, the drones? That is absolutely hilarious that they count as anti-tank. Okay, please get me out of here before I die again. Okay, can we... Okay, I understand what's happening. You need some repairs. Get that out of here. I need to grab a resupply before I die. That's horrifying. This is fun. This is stupid fun. I don't know why this is so fun. It's just kind of ridiculous. Okay, it's gone. Goodbye. Let's get out of here. Ow.